Hey guys, Joe Madden here of Pickdawgz. It is Tuesday, January 18th. This is puckin' crazy. I tell you guys, I'm excited for today. We have some great games on the board. I have Tony Brown and Cam Parsons in for our handicappers today, in for your free picks. So it is going to be a great show. Both these guys killed it yesterday. We will talk about those games with them once they come in here. But let's quickly have a look at what we've got tonight. Now, like I said, you guys, we got quite a few games, some good value. I believe we've got 8 games on the board today. We've got the Carolina Hurricanes taking on the Boston Bruins. This should be a really good game. Boston's coming in on the money line at -135. So you're getting paying a little bit of juice in this one. If you like Boston, you got a total of 5.5. We then have another game that, not the best of teams playing. We have the Buffalo Sabres taking on the Ottawa Senators. We have the Winnipeg Jets taking on the Washington Capitals. The New York Islanders and Philadelphia Flyers back at it again tonight. Now, these teams did just play it last night in New York, so it'll be interesting to see how they come out tonight. We have Vancouver taking on Nashville. We have Montreal taking on the Dallas Stars. Now, we all know Montreal is terrible. Tony called that last night. Worst team out there. Can they do something tonight against these Dallas Stars? Really doubtful, you guys. We have the Florida Panthers taking on my Calgary Flames. The Flames, a dog at home in this one, +115 on that money line. Florida coming in, not too bad a juice on them, -127, but lots of people on Florida tonight. 71% of the money it's looking like right now. We got a high total in this one too at 6.5. These teams do trend to that over, though, with the Panthers, 9 of their last 10 hitting that over, and the Flames, 6 of their last 10. We then, the last game on the board, with the Tampa Bay Lightning taking on the LA Kings. You guys, we know these Kings are strong at home, so definitely one to look at where the home team does have an advantage here. So I'm going to bring in Tony Brown. Let's see what he has for a free pick for us, you guys. Hey, Tony, how's it going?
It's going great. What's up, Joe? How you doing?
Doing good, thank you. Excited for today's card. Looks like great value, but before we get to it, great puckin' pick last night.
Yeah, I really went out on a limb right there, picking a team with only 7 wins, one of the worst teams in hockey. But what we introduced yesterday was our new word, worser, and Montreal was worser, and they actually lost. And we actually got a big win at only -110. You can't beat the value on that. You doubled up anything you bet. So it was pucking crazy, but we pucking won. So let's do it again.
Yeah, puckin' good win there. I like it. So looking at today's card, lots of great value across the board. Which game are you looking at, Tony?
Yeah, we had like 8 games on the board today. I put one in my premium section. It's the best play on the board absolutely today. That's over on the premium picks. And the second best play I'm going to give you right now for absolutely free, and it is the New York Islanders on the money line.
The New York Islanders on the money line. You think they can do it 2 nights in a row?
I actually do. And again, like I said, sometimes you're not actually betting on the team that we're picking. We're betting against the other team. And the Flyers have been absolutely horrible. They have 2 wins in their last 10 skates, and they're on an 8-game losing streak. They lost their last 8 skates in a row, including last night to the Islanders. So it's going to take more than just a change of venue and some home ice for them to get it together. And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. 8 straight losses. Go to the window, take the Islanders, look for the Flyers to lose one more again. Make it 9 in a row.
Absolutely. Not too much juice on that money line either. I like it. I also like the under in this game, Tony. When I look at these 2 teams, they're both trending to that under. The last 5 meetings between them have gone to that under. We saw the under hit last night as well. The Flyers are also trending to that under. 4 of their last 4 games to that under. So I think it's a solid play as well, under 5.5.
Yeah, when you're on a 9-game losing streak, 8-game losing streak, it's not because you're lighting up the lamp. It's not because you're scoring a lot of goals. So definitely they went under in their last 4 games. And then this is the second night of a back-to-back for the Islanders, second night of a back-to-back for the Flyers, and their 3rd skate in 4 nights. So fatigue may be a factor in this one, and I don't see goals coming early and often. the under does look like a good play. You want to make it another double on that one with the free play? We'll get the under and the Islanders.
Absolutely. I like it. And even when we look at the Flyers playing last night, the one goal that they did get, it wasn't a strong, decisive goal. That was a wobbly, weak goal at best. And I don't think they even expected that one to go in. So I'm not counting on much from this. The Flyers, not the Islanders, the Flyers team tonight.
Yeah, the Flyers, it's just like this stuff is strategic. Like when you have big winning streaks, it's not always because you're the best team on the ice. It's just like when you're winning, it's rolling, it's contagious. You learn how to win. You get the lucky bounce, you get the lucky stop, and things of that nature. And the same with losing streaks. The Flyers, they're not even that bad of a team. They're just in a bad slump right now. And no one goes to the window and throws money at a losing streak. And so until they figure out how they can win again, we're going to ride that train all the way to the bank and hope they just keep on losing.
Absolutely. And get that Islanders to break this road streak that they've been struggling on. I really think they can do it here. They'll come in with the confidence over the Flyers tonight. I can see it. Tony, what do you have for sale over at Pickdawgz for us?
Real simple night tonight. Last night we had Tony's 10-pack. We did pretty good. We went 6-4. I was aiming for that 7-3, but 6-4. We still turned a nice profit. And tonight we're going to keep it simple. We only have 3 plays on the board. It's the Tuesday triple play. It's my best play on the board from the NBA, NHL, and college basketball. You can get them individually, or you can get that Tuesday triple play and break your bookie 3 times over.
I love it. Well, thank you so much for joining us again today. Always love having you a guest on that show. You guys, if you haven't checked out the leaderboards, Tony is rocking it in the NHL. So you definitely have to jump on his packages. Doing so well overall, Tony. Hats off to you.
I always appreciate being here. I love coming on this show. I appreciate you having me, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. And like you said, yeah, we're killing it in the NHL. Even if you don't watch a lot of hockey, you watch a lot of money. You like to make money. We're on top of the leaderboard in the NHL. We've been cashing night in and night out since the season started.
We might have lost Tony there. So can you still hear us, Tony? Okay, you guys, we did lose Tony there, but he was able to get his free pick into you guys. He's looking at the New York Islanders there on the money line. Hang on, I'll bring him in just one more second. We lost you for a second, Tony.
Lost me for a second. We were just letting you know to don't forget the cash. We're on the top of the leaderboard. Even if you don't get no plays, just watch Joe's show. We've been giving out winner after winner after winner right here. But if you're serious about making money, those premium picks are A1 right now. So make sure you go check us out at the site.
Absolutely, Tony. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you back here tomorrow.
Thanks for having me. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Thanks, Tony. Okay, you guys, I can't stress it enough. Tony is just absolutely on fire in the NHL. Appreciate him coming in here every day, giving you these free picks because they've been fire as well. I really do like the under in this Islanders and Philadelphia Flyers game. I think we're going to see a super low scoring game. If Philly can pull out the win, it's going to be hard. I think Tony's on the right page with the New York Islanders. Got to ride with the better team in that situation. The only advantage the Philadelphia Flyers do have, it looks like Carter Hart will be in net, who's a much stronger goalie than their other. But again, that under 5.5, I think is just easy money there. I'm just going to look at your guys' comments. Thank you guys so much for joining us. It's okay. I understand when people can't catch us live because they're working. But we'll miss you, and I hope you enjoy the replays, and they'll always be there. So you guys, thank you for being here. I'm going to bring in next Cam Parsons. Cam had a beautiful hit yesterday with that over number. Let me bring him in here. Cam, welcome to the show.
Hey, JoJo. Thanks for having me. Good. We should talk at the exact same time.
Yeah, that actually works really well when we do.
Yeah.
People can completely understand us when we do that. I want to say congratulations in that over the last night that you gave on the show for free.
Yeah, well, we kind of knew that was going to happen. We talked about it on the show as well, and we both saw the same thing. Vegas has been famous for giving up in the third period, just like the Oilers are famous for letting the first goal in. So, we're getting some trends on some of these teams, and it was an easy call with the Penguins.
Yeah, absolutely. And we did get that Vegas in that first period. And you guys, this is something take note of. Vegas comes out so strong in that first period. They easily win these first periods. Off the top of your head, can you remember what they were yesterday on that? I can't remember off the top of my head what Vegas was for the first period, you guys. Oh, it was plus 175. We got Vegas to win that first period.
Yeah, it was quite high.
Yeah, so good money there. So always look for that because Vegas is just strange like that. Come out hard, come out strong, and let these games go. But congratulations on that over. I also want to congratulate you. I saw you listed on Sharp Rank today. Not sure if you saw that, but I'll send it over. You're lighting it up in hockey.
I just saw that. Yeah, I was very appreciative of them adding me to that list, and I've retweeted it. So.
Awesome. Well, Cam, lots of great games today. What are you feeling? What are you liking for a free play for us?
Yeah, there's tons of great games. There's going to be tons of close games. I tried to find some value in this one. There's a couple different ways you could go about it. But I'm going Vancouver Canucks and Nashville Predators tonight. Okay. They're listed at a 5.5. Sorry. I feel this game is definitely going over. I mean, Vancouver's getting... where are we here? Vancouver's averaging 33 shots a game. They're 11th in the league. That's not bad. Nashville's averaging 29.5. They're 22nd in the league. So they are losing down a little bit to shots. If Nashville can stay out of the penalty box, which I don't think they can. I think they're second highest in the league for penalty minutes.
They're big bullies out there.
Yeah. Vancouver can definitely attack on that and get some goals there. So, it's going to be a close game, too close to call. So I found the best value was with that over 5.5.
Okay, I like it. When we look at these two teams, they are trending to that over when they play each other in Nashville. They've gone over in 4 of their last 5 and 9 of their last 11 games overall to that over. So I do like it. If I'm going to take a side, I'm going to have to go with Nashville here. I know what you say about the penalty box. That is where it's going to kill them if they decide to stay in there. But I think they can get this nice win at home. We saw these teams play November 5th, so quite a while ago. Nashville won this 3-2.
Yeah, we can make a friendly side bet to see who wins this game. I know you're going to go Nashville. I might go Vancouver, just for the simple fact that they're playing really well right now. They're not kind of crap in the bed or anything like that. They're doing really well. I think I had their stats down here, but for some reason I've misplaced it. But in their last 10, I think they're 6-4-1 or something like that. So I think they have a chance. It's an underdog. It's a plus number you're going to be getting on it. So
it is, but I can't go with them. I do not like their underdog stat of 1-4 against 1-4 in their last 5 games as an underdog, 1-4 in their last 5 games as a road dog. We're definitely betting a hat on this. I need a new hat. So there we go.
I get to choose the hat.
For yourself if you win, but you're not going to. You're going to be buying me a hat. I just cannot fade a Nashville. Too strong at home here to fade.
They are
11-6-0 straight up. 5-2 in their last 7 meetings, the home team between these two. But
just remember, Vancouver's not playing like crap on away. I mean, they got a decent record at 9-11-2 on away games. I've been looking at a lot of different stats for a lot of different teams, and they cannot say they have those numbers. And Vancouver has been coming on strong. So it just depends. Nashville's got to break their I think they got a couple game losing streak here. So, and Vancouver's on a win streak. So we'll see. We'll bet a hat on it.
Okay, we're betting a hat on it, you guys. Let me know what kind of hat I should get out of Cam Parsons here.
Yeah, there you go. Add it to the comments.
Absolutely. Okay, are you in a major rush? I've got some props I want to talk and everything. If you want to stick around, you can stick around. If there's anything else in the league you want to talk about, if you want to hit the road, you're more than welcome.
No, for sure. Let's go over some props and then we'll go from there.
Okay, sounds good. Well, we all know I'm a Calgary Flames fan. We have the Calgary Flames taking on the Florida Panthers tonight. Now, this should be a great game. Calgary is bad at home, you guys. So I wouldn't recommend taking Calgary. I think they're a live dog, but this is one of those games where Calgary is 3-9 on that puck line at home, 4-4-4 straight up. against a Florida Panthers team, rolling hot. So I don't want to come in and bet this game, bet my Calgary Flames. I'm looking at Jacob Markstrom, though, the goalie for the Calgary Flames. He's playing outstanding. He's known to stand on his head, 12, 8, and 5 this season. His saved shots on goal is 30.5. We can take this over or under. When we look at the Florida Panthers, they get all these shots on goal. They're up just under 38, 37.1 or 2 shots on goal, I believe. Calgary only allows, and they limit teams to 30.1. But with this Panthers team, I think they're going to find more shots on goal than Calgary normally allows. So I'm looking to take Jacob Markstrom over that 30.5 shots. I think he stands on his head tonight against the Florida Panthers because I think Calgary's defense will let him down and allow these shots on goal. We can get him over that 30.5. I didn't write down these odds. I'm going to have to find it for you. They're really good odds. I think it's -110, -112. What are your thoughts on this?
Yeah, there's a few different ways we could go with that. I don't know if I'm betting Markstrom for that specific one, just for the simple fact that, Calgary's trying to follow Edmonton down into the toilet. They've lost their last 4 games and not to great teams. And now you've got the Florida Panthers going in there on their record right now. If the Flames can get out of their head and outwork, then for sure I could see them holding back on some of the shots. I do get what you're saying with producing those shots on the netminder, Markstrom, but is he going to save them? That's the tough question, because they are going to pelt him with shots. I think Calgary kind of comes out of the bat on their heels, and it's not going to look great for them. So if Markstrom does stand on his head, which he is more than capable of doing, because he is a number, he's a great goalie, but it just depends on the night.
Yeah, I can see it tonight. I'm going to put the money on it. I'm going to take him over the 30.5 shots. I really do think the Panthers offense dominates tonight. And I think, they average that 37 shots. Even if he lets in 4 of those, we're easily over that number.
Yeah, that makes sense. Actually, the way you explain it that way, that sounds a little bit better.
I know.
I'm going to switch. I'm changing now. I'm changing sides now. Changing sides now. Joe, you're right. That's why you're one of the hottest cappers at Pickdawgz.
When I first throw it at you, I can see the wheels spinning with, what point is she getting to? Will she ever get there? And could she just say it easier? I know.
Yeah. Break it down for me a little bit. Dumb it down for me at least, because we both know I'm not that smart. I'm on a new diet, so I'm not eating till 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So I'm a little, little scatterbrained in the afternoon, early afternoon, anyways.
Okay, well there you go, you guys. The princess has spoken, so we'll say. Okay.
You are fucking crazy.
I know, I'm a little fucking crazy. Always on a Tuesday too. You guys, I have one or two more prop bets. You still got time, Cam?
Yeah, let's hear them.
Okay. Kyle Connor of the Winnipeg Jets. I'm looking at him for an anytime goal. Now, when we look at, let me just bring up what the odds are for these two teams here tonight. We have Winnipeg coming in on the money line at +105. We have Washington at -125, and we got a total of 6. Now, Kyle Connor plays for the Winnipeg Jets. We can get him for an anytime goal tonight, which he has been great at +154. We can also get him over the 3.5 shots on goal at -140. Now, we're paying juice on this, but I do like it here. When we look at him over that 3.5 shots, the last game versus Detroit, he was able to get 7 shots on goal. Versus Colorado, he had 4 shots. Versus Arizona, he had 5. He was limited in the Vegas game to only 3 shots on goal, but I think we don't see that tonight. I think he has a good game against the Washington Capitals. Getting us over that 3.5, even though we're paying a little bit of juice. Any thoughts on him? Do you think he'll actually get a goal tonight against Washington, or do you think taking the shots on goal is safer?
I think definitely taking the shots. That's a fantastic prop bet. I mean, I love prop bets. They're so much fun. You don't have to spend a ton of money. Yeah, do you have to pay a little bit of juice on this one? For sure, but it's a pretty almost set guarantee that he's going to get those shots. He's going to get over that 3.5. I think at least 4 shots on net. Now at what was it, +154 for a goal? Yeah, I'm putting $20 on that. Why wouldn't you? 20,
Yeah.
50. It's good. It's good to sprinkle something on that because he is one of the favorites to score. So I do like that.
Absolutely. Now, interesting. You can take him for first or last goal scorer if you have tons of faith in Kyle Connor tonight, which I don't, you guys. I don't like betting this first or last goal. But for first time goal scorer, you can get him at plus 850 tonight if you believe in him, plus 1100 for that last goal. I was looking at our prop tools. He has been strong on that last goal. So something to consider if you're looking to sprinkle a little bit extra money on this game.
Yeah, for that bet, why wouldn't you throw down $20 just for fun? I mean, this is what it's all
I
about. It's
could
having
throw
fun,
20
making some
bucks
money.
everywhere.
Yeah, why wouldn't you? Well, just some of those ones are pretty good. And if the stats are saying that he's pretty good with his last goal,
Yeah.
then why wouldn't it? It's still worth it.
Absolutely. Okay, so that moves us on to Montreal and Dallas facing off tonight. Now, Montreal has been absolutely terrible. We look at this, only 16% of the money coming in here on Montreal, but the Dallas Stars on that money line. Again, guys, do not pay this juice. A minus 346 on the money line here. This team has been strong on the puck line at home. So if you're going to take Dallas anyway, I'd take them that puck line. They are 11-7 on the puck line, where Montreal is 8-13 on the road on that puck line. Can Montreal pull off the upset? Yeah, it's like football any given Sunday, but do I see it happening? Absolutely not. Like the under 5.5 in this. But I do like Josh Anderson of the Montreal Canadiens. Now, he's their right winger. Coming back from the break, he has been pretty strong. Him for an anytime goal, plus 300. What do you think of Josh Anderson?
I like Anderson. I think he's got a great chance of getting that goal. So I'm definitely on board with that.
Okay. And then we also have Jamie Benn of the Dallas Stars. Over 2.5 shots on goal. I could see it happening tonight. You're getting a little bit of plus money with him, plus 102. He had 6 shots on goal with the Florida Panthers. So I definitely think coming in here against Montreal Canadiens, he's going to have a heyday today.
Yeah, I think that's a really safe bet, especially plus money. I don't know what they're giving that away for. I know he's been a little bit slow here, or up and down on his shots, but I mean, we're talking about Montreal. They just got beat by the Coyotes. They just lost to the Coyotes by 2 goals. Absolutely. So I would like the puck line too on this. Dallas puck line and the prop bets. Why not? So Jamie Benn's going to get over 3 shots.
Absolutely. I like it.
I think you're frozen.
Yeah, I definitely like it. Yeah, my internet is freezing a little bit, you guys. Hopefully you can hear me. I am liking the under for this game between Montreal and Dallas as well. I just don't see Montreal scoring the goals to be able to get this one over that 5.5. The under is 5-2 in their last 7 meetings here as well. And the other thing I'm looking at is if anyone's going to score goals, it's going to be Dallas. So taking Dallas over their team total is probably a good way to go here too, as they light up the board tonight.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's definitely an under game. Montreal hasn't been doing much.
Anything else in the NFL? I almost said NHL tonight.
Sorry, you got to say that again, Joe. You're cutting out pretty bad there.
Yeah, Montreal did announce a new GM today. His name is Kyle. It's slipping my mind right now. He's so well known Kent Hughes is his name, the new GM for Montreal.
Yeah, I saw that news this morning.
Any thoughts on that?
Well, they have to do something. I mean, they have to do something. I'm surprised, there's certain things. They have to do something. I mean, they're looking like the worst team in the league. They don't really have any sort of offense. They're not standing up big and strong. They're kind of an easy team to beat right now, and everybody knows it. So, yeah, they have to do something. You got to stir the pot.
Absolutely. Anything else in the league you want to talk about before we finish up here?
No, I can't help but think. I mean, we're looking at a lot of these Canadian teams, and yes, there's a couple of good ones, and there's a bunch of terrible ones. The Oilers, the Canadiens, and things like that. How much? I mean, I'm looking at the Oilers. They've played once in the last 10 games or something, 10 days or something like that.
Yeah.
With these extended breaks, they came back, they lost to Ottawa, and then they have an extended break till I think tomorrow or tomorrow the next day, because their game tonight was postponed. Their game on Sunday was postponed. I think their next game back, they're facing the Panthers. So they're kind of screwed. But do you think these are affecting the Canadian teams because we are getting so many postponed games?
Yeah, I absolutely do. It's got to be hard for these teams to have that time off. We know a lot of teams do trend better on back-to-back games. A lot of teams don't fare well on rest. So they do come in rusty. They come in slower, and especially their goalies let in more goals. So I do feel for the Canadian teams in these situations. I think we're getting more games out west than we are out east, though. And I think it's kind of political with fans and stands allowed.
Oh, yeah, I agree. I'm trying to figure out at what point do the Edmonton Oilers just say, maybe see you later, Ken Holland, or are you gonna do something at some point? I mean, here's a team that knows they need a goalie, but they've chosen to not do anything with it. And now Skinner's on protocol, so Costin's back in net, and he's lost the trust of his team. Everyone and their dog knows, exactly how to beat the Oilers. They're an easy beat. Everyone knows how to beat them now. They're as fragile as their 38-year-old starting goaltender that hasn't started. So I don't know. And then you got guys,
38-year-old starting goaltender. I like that.
Yeah.
You should tweet that out.
Yeah, and you got McDavid in I don't know where it went wrong. Well, I know you don't know where it went wrong because it went wrong. You gave up a bunch of goals in the third period and gave Ottawa the win. So I can't fathom what's going on there. You've even got Dave Tippett saying that his team isn't strong enough, and there's guys that are pretending like they're strong enough, and he's calling his own team phonies. Like some of his players, he's calling phonies on there. You got Ken Holland that made some offseason trades. You got rid of Bear because Bear was small and easy to play against. You thought if you brought in Fogle, he'd be bigger, harder to play against, but all he is bigger. He's just as easy to play against. You're just getting more of a package. So I don't know. You got so many guys. Ryan McLeod brings size, but he hasn't done anything with it. So he's not Derek Ryan. Nope. The only person that's done anything is Zach Hyman, and he's a grinder, and he's been killing it. He seems like he's one of the only guys trying on that team. And you got guys like Connor McDavid and guys like Draisaitl. And top players in the league, they're still leading in scoring, but they're zero on the back check. I mean, I coach minor hockey. The first thing we teach is forecheck, back check, forecheck, back check. But all we have is a forecheck with zero back check, and it seems like our sized guys are just kind of skating around doing God knows what out there. I don't know. Well, I'm just wondering how long is it going to take for someone like Ken Holland to do something, or for the Oilers management team just to say, okay, it's done, it's over. So I don't know. We'll see. But he doesn't want to make any trades because they're too low in the standings. But they're low in the standings because they're giving up every game. I mean, in the last 27 games, they've given up the first goal 23 times.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry, I got sidetracked there. We were talking about something else. Then
I definitely love. No, you know what? Everyone in the comments is actually really liking this conversation, Cam. So anytime you want to come in and give us more information like this, people like to hear it. So I appreciate it for sure.
Yeah, well, when a team's deserving some trash talk, maybe they should get it. Maybe do something about it and try a little bit harder. There's that win factor, and you got to want to have the drive to win games and not go into the third period and just be like, you know what, Ottawa, this one's yours. We're just going to stand back. And it's painful to see. So I'm just wondering if you thought any of the delayed or postponed games is playing into this, so many breaks and going into being cold and stuff like that. It might have been saving the Oilers. Maybe they had 5 or 6 more losses if they didn't have their postponed games. So who knows?
Yeah, you know what? I struggle with the Oilers. I think they really need leadership from within, and that really does start with coaching, and then Connor McDavid. And I hate to say it, you guys, Connor McDavid, when he's hot, he can get those goals, but I don't think he's a leader for those players. When he has a bad game, he's not playing well.
I think he can be a leader, but I just think he's maybe a little bit too young. I like the idea of bringing in Duncan Keith to help with that leadership role, and I think maybe he has a little bit, but I don't think there's a ton of leadership in that dressing room right now.
Yeah.
And if you've got the coach calling some of his players phonies, it's that's mind-boggling. And then Holland's talking about bringing in or trying to sign Kane. I'm like, this guy's lied about his COVID twice. He's been suspended. He's going to get suspended again. He's got allegations of other things. So do you really want that tied in with your team just to get a rental player for a year for $1 million? I don't think so.
Definitely controversy. And like Robert's saying in the comments, soap opera everywhere. Any other teams that you want to sit here and trash for a minute? Because people are hanging around. People are liking your take on this. Robert says you need your own hockey show. So let's hear it. Anyone else you're trashing at the moment, Cam?
Well, who do we not want to trash? There's a lot of teams we can trash right now, but I'll leave it at that today and then lower my blood pressure a little bit. I think my face is going a little red.
It is. We all know Edmonton is your team. So when you're trashing them this hard, it's gotta be painful. You guys, Cam really knows what he's talking about when it comes to hockey. We're going to try to integrate more of this conversation about teams based on what Cam wants to talk about day in and day out when he comes on this show. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Cam, what do you got for sale over at Pickdawgz for us today?
I've just got a triple NHL for sale today over there. So just go check it out. And if you don't like mine, there is tons of great cappers over there, and they all have lots of picks up today. So even Joe Madden has some up there, and she knows her NHL as well.
Thanks, Cam. Well, I appreciate you being here. You guys, thanks for hanging around for a long show. I know it was a lot longer than normal, but you guys were all loving hearing Cam rant. So we're going to bring that into every show that he comes on. So you guys have an absolutely fantastic day. Thank you so much for joining us. Make sure if you are looking for those premium picks, head on over to pickdawgz.com. Hit on that premium tab there, and also check out the betting tools while you're over there. You guys, the betting tools have been incredible. You've got the dog streaks, you can build your own parlays. It's awesome. So check it all out, you guys. And until next time, keep smiling and let's make some money. Bye, guys.